Welcome. This is A to Z Decodes, local out here in Arizona, right? And we have a tragic story. Anna Orsini, beloved Arizona news anchor, dies at the age of 28. Truly one of a kind. Okay? Look at what I noticed right here. Look how it says published at 2:14 p.m. right here. That's Arizona's birthday, Valentine's Day, 2/14. Okay, and I'm just noticing the publishing time right there and how that connects. So here's Anna, and I'll read a little bit of this and we'll get into some of the slides. Okay, again, A to Z decodes. You get Anna, A like Arizona right there, I'm noticing. A Tucson TV station mourning the sudden death of one of its anchors. Anna Orsini, again age 28, morning anchor at KOLD. 13, news in Tucson, died from a brain aneurysm, y'all. It says, look, according to the station. So I guess they're the authority here. They're playing the role of doctor and source with the information, I guess. That's interesting. The 13 News family is saddened to report the passing of our beloved friend and co-anchor Anna Orsini. A story on the station's website says. I mean, that's interesting that it's 13 because 13's been hitting really heavy as an unlucky number, right? With Friday the 13th, right? Last Friday the 13th, there was a lot of negative energy surrounding some of these characters. Jamie Foxx on that day, on the 13th of Friday, got hit in the face with a glass. Billie Eilish in Glendale, Arizona, got hit in the face with a blue bracelet while performing. So again, we get now another Arizona story. And remember, Taylor Swift's birthday is on the 13th as well. I didn't get a date. They were just saying, last week she passed or whatever. So maybe a day or a date may or may not pop up as we go along. But what I did is I just used the article date in the breakdown. So a brain aneurysm. Anna had been at 13 News since June 2023, and we are devastated by her unexpected passing, says the station's website. The story also said that Anna's friends and coworkers remember her as someone with bottomless empathy who always stood up for the little guy. She was a smiling face, most especially for her newest and youngest coworkers, and she is known in all the newsrooms where she worked for taking them under her wing and being a strong mentor for both work and life. One thing I noticed before I hit record here, look at news equals 61 and 16. And this is a news anchor. 61 and 16 has been hitting every single breakdown on the Daily Decodes 81.2 channel. If y'all don't know, you need to go check that channel out. But yes, 16 and 61's been hitting over and over and over and over and over again. All right, every decode for about a week and a half now. Okay, so just note that, and maybe we'll see some of this as we go forward. So news equals 61 and 16. Let's go over to her page here. You see 28-year-old news anchor dies suddenly. Mourning anchor, and now her team is mourning the loss of her, right, with this death. So a brain aneurysm. An aneurysm's got A like Arizona. Her name's Anna. and Arizona A. So you get an anchor A. Okay, again, it all starts with the language, y'all. There's 4 A's right there. Okay, so we'll go over now here to the breakdown now that we're a little bit familiar, and maybe we'll read a little bit of the story here in a bit. But let's get going here. We're going to play this news clip, and I guess this is her team right here. Let's look at their reaction.
We are devastated by this loss.
Anchors at a Tucson, Arizona news station announced the death of a beloved colleague this week. Anna Orsini, a morning news anchor at KOLD News 13, recently passed away of a brain aneurysm, her outlet reported. On Monday, her colleagues Tyler Butler and Carson Courier shared the sad news during their broadcast.
Our beloved friend and co-anchor, Anna Orsini, passed away unexpectedly last week.
Anna had been here at 13 News since June of 2023, and we are devastated by this loss.
Tyler went on to remember the positive energy Anna brought, both on and off camera.
We had the opportunity to work with her every day, and we do want you to know that what you saw with her on air, the funny, crazy person she was just like that off camera and more so.
And of course, we're wearing pink just for her.
They ended the segment by sharing clips of Anna's memorable on-air moments. Carson further paid tribute to her colleague and friend in a social media post. She wrote in part, "Anna was not only beautiful, talented, and hilarious, but she was unlike anyone I've ever met. To know Anna was to love her. She made everyone around her feel so special, heard, and understood. Waking up in the middle of the night to go to work is always challenging, but knowing I was going to work with Anna made it that much easier. Whether she was dancing around the set or making us all laugh, every day with Anna was an adventure."
Okay, I don't know if pink is the color for like brain aneurysm awareness, or maybe it's just her favorite color, but we're gonna put it in the calculator real quick. 50, 23, 58, and 22. Maybe we come back and look at that, and let me put news back in there. And you saw the slide, right? Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to show you some interesting connections and patterns with some numbers and such. And again, we already hit on Anna A, Arizona A, aneurysm A, anchor A, right? But look at this with the code here. Okay, these letters have numerical values applied to them, and it's pretty damn undeniable. You got ordinal reduction and reverse reduction here. Ordinals forwards, and then you just get reduction ciphers right here, forwards with the alphabet and in reverse. All right. And check this out, man. Her last name, Orsini, 84, 39, and 42. And Arizona news anchor, Arizona, you get the same. 84, 39, and 42. You see that? And you even get the 93, which is just 39 reversed. Arizona news anchor 93. You see that? And you see the 84s, Arizona and Orsini. Look, you just get the reverse one more time. News anchor equals 48. Okay? And Arizona is the 48th state. But look at this. Okay? Look at the date that you just saw her news family, right? You saw what they had to say mourning this loss. Here they are right here. Look at the date of that. December 16th. I didn't actually get a death date, but this day that they deliver the news here, look at that. 8 weeks and 4 days before Arizona's next birthday. Okay? And remember, Arizona 84, Orsini 84, news anchor 48, and Arizona the 48th state. Okay? What are the chances of that? just with the language, even when we throw the dates in there, and she's a news anchor. Look at even Arizona and news anchor. It's like it was meant to be, like it was just pumped out of some computer system. And it's like, sorry if your name's Orsini and you live in Arizona. But look, Arizona 105, news anchor 150. You see how similar that is? And news anchor even has the 51 right there, okay? And look at the time next to the date. 8:51. You see that? What's up with that, right? And look at the date. December 16, with like I said, they don't say it's her death date. It's just when they get emotional letting us know. So that's an important date, right? 12 plus 16 is 28, and she passed at age 28, okay? With that 12/16 date right there. Look at this. A meteorologist at the station posted on Instagram that Orsini was our anchor, a leader of the morning team, and most importantly, a great friend to so many at the station. Corey Kowitz, or Kowitz, however it is. I know how to spell it. Look, 105 and 51. Look at that. Again, Arizona 105 and news anchor 51. You see that? And I mean, for real, you tell me if I don't think that that's a coincidence. Okay? I truly don't, right? Everything is ran on these numbers. Look at that. Okay? And don't forget 8:51 on the time there, right? Look at that. Okay? So what do you think so far? I mean, undeniable or what? Look, even that December 16th and 12 plus 16, 28, gone, passing at age 28. Look at this. The 351st day of the year, leaving 15. So you get another 51 and you get a 15. Remember, 105 is like 15, y'all. And 51 the reverse, and then 150 with news anchor. Come on, man, right? And do they actually, I still don't think they give us a death date. They just said, oh, last week. You see this? And I didn't click on all of the different articles. They just say sudden death. I don't see anything here about a death date. Let me put death date in here. Nothing. You know, let me just scroll down. Has died at 28. Look, died last week. And, you know, so we have to go on that December 16 date. You see it right there. Orsini's death was announced by her fellow newscasters in an emotional live broadcast. So that's the main date here. Okay, 12/16, 12 plus 16, 28, gone at age 28. Again, what are the chances of that, y'all? Again, this is A to Z decodes. And remember, news equals 16 and 61. And check out daily decodes 81 too. And you'll see how those numbers are hitting super heavy right now. So it's a bad day to be a news anchor in Arizona. Okay? And you see her death was announced by her fellow newscasters. That doesn't make sense, right? And they said they're wearing pink for her. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if there's something else with that, but let's go forward, okay? And I just put that in there, you know, because you see the synchronicities and you see the connections here so far, right? Okay? So I just put that in there. What is synchronicity? Well, you see it right in front of your eyes here, okay? And look, died of a brain aneurysm. The station said she joined KOLD, which is like cold but with a K, KOLD TV in June 2023 from a television station. Look at this, in Medford, Oregon. Last name Orsini, joined the station and she came out of Oregon. You see that? Orsini, Oregon, where she spent 3 years as a morning and midday anchor. So Anna A, aneurysm A, anchor A, Arizona A, Orsini, you get the OR, and it said she came from Oregon, OR. It's all with the language, okay? And she began her career in 2018 in Lubbock, Texas, where she worked as an anchor and reporter. Don't forget, Texas equals 15, and you get the 15 again, okay? And don't forget, 2 World Series ago, the Texas Rangers beat the Arizona Diamondbacks in the World Series. Okay, so those two states connected. And remember, I'm out here in Arizona, y'all. Okay, so let's go forward. And look at that. There it is right there. 12 plus 16, 28. Okay, and look, KOLD 13 equals 28. How about that? How about that? We already hit on the unlucky number 13. And look, even KOLD equals 15. You see that? Another 15, right? And you see how the reduction cipher works right there, okay? You see that? Reduced at J, the 10th letter, 1 plus 0 is 1. K, the 11th, 1 plus 1 is 2. Pure numerology right there, okay? And look at, there it is right there. I forgot that I had the 160 and 61. Remember news, 16 and 61. Brain aneurysm, 160 like 16, right? And 61 in the reduction cipher. Holy crap. And aneurysm, look at that, 116. Okay? So aneurysm, you see the little chart thingy too. Forwards with the language. A is 1, N is 14, E is 5, U is 21, R is the 18th letter, Y the 25th, S the 19th, M the 13th. Added up, aneurysm 116. How about that? Like 16, brain aneurysm 160 like 16, in the reduction cipher 61. And let me show you back over here. I had a feeling, and there it is right there. News, 16 and 61, y'all. Holy crap. Okay, look at that. And let's look up brain aneurysm real quick. Explain a brain aneurysm. A bulging, weakened area in a blood vessel in the brain. This weakness is in the artery wall, may eventually cause the cerebral aneurysm to rupture. A ruptured aneurysm leads to bleeding in the brain, which is a serious condition called subarachnoid hemorrhage. I probably butchered that. But wow, right? And don't forget Arizona's birthday, 2/14, Valentine's Day, 2/14, 2 plus 14 is 16. And remember the article, it said published at 2/14, the time, to sync up with Arizona's birthday. Holy crap. Anna equals 16. And look at Arizona's next birthday, 16 date numerology. And I stated 2 plus 14 with the Valentine's Day birthday equals 16. You even get 61 date numerology with Arizona's next birthday. And look at that. Remember 8 weeks and 4 days before Arizona's birthday, she died? Well, look at the span. 8 weeks, 5 days, but it's the same as 61 days. And that's from start to end date. Okay, and remember they announced it on the 16th. You understand? And Anna equals 16. How wild is that to sync up with news and brain aneurysm and even aneurysm. How wild, y'all. Oh my God. You see that? And you even get that 61 date numerology. So you get 16, 61 date numerology. And a 61 day, that's from start to end, December 16th, when they announced this, to Arizona's next birthday, start to end, 61 days. Holy crap. And look, I told you it said the article published 2/14, the time, began her career in Lubbock, Texas, after she graduated from Texas A&M University. And again, according to the KOLD website, they're the authority with this death. Texas A&M University equals 214 in the reverse cipher, just like Arizona's birthday is celebrated on 2/14. Look at that. Wow. I mean, y'all tell me. I mean, that was completely undeniable.
Tucson, Arizona news anchor Anna Orsini is being remembered by her family, friends, and news colleagues. The young journalist for local CBS affiliate KOLD TV died suddenly at the age of 28 from a brain aneurysm, according to the station. Her colleagues, anchors Tyler Butler and Carson Courier, tearfully announced the news during an emotional December 16th broadcast. Station. Her colleagues, anchors Tyler Butler and Carson Courier, tearfully announced
Tyler Butler. I don't know if I'm going to spell it right, but let's see. And then we'll look it up. Tyler equals 28. They announced it 12 plus 16 equals 28, and she passed at 28. Okay, I don't notice anything with that. Let's get the other name real quick. Oops.
Tucson, Arizona news anchor Anna Orsini, KOLD TV, died suddenly at the age of 28 from a brain aneurysm, according to the station. Her colleagues, anchors Tyler Butler and Carson Courier, tearfully.
Carson Courier. Let's see. Courier. There it is right there. That's the female right there. So let's grab her name and let's go over here and let's see, because they're mentioning these two people a lot with reporting this death. Okay, I don't notice anything there. I want to look up the other guy, Tyler Butler, make sure I got the spelling right. Tyler Butler, Tucson News. There it is right there. Okay, so I got it right. That's the male. Okay, and here's Carson Courier. See if we get any more info on her. Morning news anchor on Fox 11. Okay, those numbers might hit because I have the numbers. Well, I know 73 equals sacrifice, but that's nothing super major. Let's look 172 and 179. But we'll go back and finish playing this. It even said 15 hours ago. Another 15. You see that? I'm not saying that that deaths don't happen naturally. I'm just saying this is a trending death. Okay, and you see how the numbers land. What's up with that? So if it's a real death, this sheds light on this number system that we use and the language and the alphabet, doesn't it? And what the hell is going on with this code? Hmm. Oops. All right. I'm just glancing at these numbers real quick. Look at that. Texas A&M University 106 like 16. Look at that right there. All right. And we had that 172 and 173, which I'm not noticing. And we had 73 that I'm looking for. I don't see 73. That's okay. Back over here. 89. Oh, it was 179. So let's just see if there's 179 and 89 with Carson Courier. We don't need it there, but we're going to take a look. 179 and 89. Let's go back over here. 179. Okay, no 179. No 89. All right, there's 189, but that's it. All right, y'all. So, and they pretty much said everything that needed to be said, right? The station declined comment beyond what is in the story, but Orsini's coworkers expressed their shock and sadness. They just keep saying how much she was loved, how much she was a great person, how much positive energy she brought to the station. Okay. Ash Hadjek, former KDRV TV producer in Medford, Oregon, where Orsini worked, before starting at KOLD, said in a story on the station's website that Orsini was a force to be reckoned with, and she let you know it. She was brave and strong and had a willingness to try anything once during my time with her at KDRV, it says. Okay, y'all, so that's the breakdown. I mean, let me know what you think. It's completely by the numbers, and it's undeniable. That's a lot of 16s and 61s. And you saw how it connected with the state of Arizona, where she began, Texas A&M University, that's where she graduated, and that's where her career began in Lubbock, Texas, after she graduated from Texas A&M. And that's a boatload of 16s and 61s. And remember, news equals 16 and 61. Syncs up with brain aneurysm, first name, all of that, her death date. Well, they announce it 12/16. We don't actually get a death date. But you see KOLD 13, KOLD 13, 28, dead at age 28. Announced on 28 numerology there. All right, y'all. Okay, so I appreciate everybody. Again, this is A to Z decodes. We have to report these stories and what's really going on, man. Some kind of crazy number system lottery where your life's on the line and it's a tough time to be a news anchor in Arizona and you just pass by the numbers and the way you pass is synced up with your name and what you did as a profession and all of that. I mean, what are the chances, right? Okay, so RIP with this supposed death. I'm going to say it's a real death, but I don't really know, right? And again, what's going on with this code and why does it hit every time? So hopefully this sheds a little bit of light on this number system and this language that we speak, y'all. Anna Orsini, beloved Arizona news anchor, dies at 28, truly one of a kind. And there's always more, y'all, but that's the breakdown on this story, okay? And, if you ask me, like I said, completely buy this code. You see the patterns and they're undeniable, even surface level, with the name and Arizona and aneurysm and Orsini, like Oregon, and Arizona's birthday all synced up with Texas A&M University in the code, right? Appreciate everybody. There's always more, but that's the breakdown. Until next time, okay? Peace.